Thank you for taking the time to sit down with us today. Can you tell me your name and where we are?
My name is Masika Kalysha. We are at the Dollhouse, and we are going to talk about me. Gosh, of course.
So you and I are both from the Windy City. Tell me, what was it like growing up for you?
My whole family's from Chicago, both sides. My father was from the South Side, my mom's from the West Side, and I grew up on the South Side. I grew up in a very black area, and I went to school in a very Hispanic area with a bunch of white kids. So it was like I got everything at once. Where I grew up, there was a lot of gangs, and there still is.
So that has to be scary, right?
I think I was raised on survival without even realizing that that's what I was raised on. As an adult now, looking back, I don't think that a child should have that much responsibility to have to worry about wearing their favorite dress. What color? Is it the wrong color? Is someone gonna, think I'm affiliated with this gang? As much as I feel like no child should have to see certain things, experience certain things, I was a happy kid, I had a happy life, I had fun, I played with my cousins all day. I don't know exactly how that affected me, but I'm appreciative that I got to see all aspects of life.
You've done a lot during your career, from being a reality TV personality to music and being an author. What would you say is your biggest accomplishment?
I don't have too many moments where I pat myself on the back because I like to stay grounded. I have recently tried to be proud of myself a little more because I feel like I'm very hard on myself. But my proudest accomplishment is, of course, my daughter and how I'm raising her. I started teaching her we don't pick up our toys, we donate them to children that don't have them. And if you have to take care of your things. And small little things that to a 4-year-old, that's huge. So, I'll hear her say certain things to her friends or, even to me or family members where she'll say something about, oh, I'm gonna play with this toy, but these toys I'm giving away to other kids that don't, have as much as I have. And I'll hear her say little things like that on her own. And it's like, wow, okay, great, she's listening, she's paying attention. She's gonna have a big part in changing the world for the better.
Getting into your career a little bit, have you had any struggles with being in the public eye?
As somebody, on a platform, as a personality, a singer, a writer, actress, reality personality, whatever category you want to put me in. One thing that I really want people to understand and be careful with is it's two different dynamics. We didn't ask to be role models. I didn't decide one day I want to be a singer, I want to go on reality TV, I want to be an actress to be a role model. That wasn't it. I wanted to express my talent. I wanted to become successful. I wanted to, do what I'm passionate about and make money. I never sat down and said, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get on reality TV and change the world by my behavior. I didn't do that. But with that also comes the responsibility that, people are looking at you and people are looking up to you and people are looking to see what you do. So, you are under a microscope. You get a lot of scrutiny.
Let's take a minute to talk about personal identity. People today can be so quick to judge and criticize. Would you say you've had any issues with personal identity in this business?
Since I've been on TV, I've been too skinny, too fat, too muscular, too thin, too thick, too tall, too short, too black, too white, you name it. Like you said, if I want to eat food at a mom and pop restaurant, I'm too hood. If I want to go to Beverly Hills, I'm too bougie. You're always too something for somebody that's not enough of anything. And, thank God I'm strong. Thank God, because sitting up here getting ridiculed by perfect strangers that don't know anything about your personal life whatsoever, it can be very taunting. It can be very difficult. It can be very damaging. I just hate to see it. It's no power in being a bully. That is one of the weakest positions you can be in. The fact that you're trying to tear somebody down, you're trying to overpower them, means that you have none. True leaders, true people that have the power, the authority, they don't have to lead with an iron fist. People will follow you because of your example. They'll want to be like you. They'll want to know what you're doing. They'll want to be around you. That the true power comes from humility.
Let's talk about why we're here. Onlyfans. What made you want to join, and what was your first impression of the site?
As I started to see, okay, wait, you're a singer, okay, you're an athlete. I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on here? Oh wow, this is a platform for everybody and for anybody. And the cool thing for me, going back to all the bullies and the craziness, I really wanted this for my fans. No pun intended, only my fans. because when you go to my Twitter, my Instagram, my Snapchat, all these places, yes, it's a free place where everybody can be, but then all of those bullies and those haters and the angry people, they can ruin the whole day for everybody. It's disheartening, and I hate seeing my fans and my supporters on my page defending me to idiots. So OnlyFans is a place where you have to subscribe or pay or whatever it is that you're doing. Even on a free page, you still have to make that subscription and make your membership and all these things. It weeds out a lot of that evilness, a lot of that negativity, a lot of that darkness. So with OnlyFans, those people that want to join my page, my life, my world, it's like this is our secret public place.
You talked a little bit before about growing up in a very different environment than the life you made for yourself now. Does part of you want to help a younger generation?
I do want to help people like me. I do want to help a lot of young women, young girls who resemble me, who had a similar background as I did. I didn't know how the hell I was going to make it. I just knew I wasn't going to stop till I did. Nobody handed anything to me. I didn't have, somebody come and pave the way and just give me a big fat check. I've been homeless. I've slept in my car. I slept in hotels. I remember nights, going to sleep with tears in my eyes because I didn't know how I was going to make it out.
Was there something that changed for you, a person or a moment or anything that helped you succeed?
You have to realize that what it is that you want for your life, you have to go get it. You have to go do it. As I started learning about teaching myself really about like the stock market and things like that, and realizing, oh wow, so you can make all this money this way, and it's very difficult to get into when you start learning. It's very boring, and it's just all these terms, and it seems like something for old fat white men with receding hairlines, and it's not attractive, it's not sexy, it's like But then once you first start trading and making these big dollar signs, it's like so my mom, she always taught us about, being your own boss and owning your businesses and how to balance your checkbook and all these other things. But we don't learn about paying bills in school. You don't learn about fixing your credit in school. You don't learn about financial literacy. And, I'm not upset about it. I want to put it out there. I just want to make financial literacy cool, available, easy, sexy, trendy.
People might be watching, people are watching this and wondering how to get into entertainment, how to grow their fan base.
The first and foremost thing that I tell people that are starting from ground zero is look in your community, look around, your friends, your peers, see who else, you might want to start off as a model. You might know a photographer that's just starting off, or maybe you want to get into acting and, you follow a couple influencers that post a lot of skits and stuff. Find people that have the same amount of followers, or people that maybe in your same price range or something like that, that also are trying to build content and trade. When I was coming up, TPF was huge. Trade for a photo, or trade for credit, or trade for something. Find people that you can trade your service for their service. Hey, you need a model, I need a photo. You have a product you need endorsement with, I need content. Start building that way. You can go from 500 to 1,000 followers to 2,000, just by reaching out in your area of what's tangible for you, and start building your page that way. The great thing again about social media is you control it.
So I have to say thank you for taking the time to sit down with us. I know you're very busy, and I just have one more question for you. You have come such a long way. Would you say you're proud of yourself?
I am, but I'm not done yet. So I don't want to stop and be like, oh, go me, because I don't want to ever get too comfortable, like Babyface said. But I am proud of myself, so.